Hey everyone. For this week's Crucible loadout, we are doing something that is completely irresponsible to both my KD and my teammates in games. We're going to be going with double sidearms, double year one sidearms to be exact. First off, in the primary is going to be minimum distance. You can see I have not used this thing in a while. Also didn't use it that much this week, apparently, with only 30 opponents killed. But yeah, pretty standard sidearm. Like I said, year one, so static perks of opening shot and steady rounds and accurized rounds. Some would argue that more range is better for this. I prefer the stability, especially since the masterwork is stability as well. So yeah, like I said, pretty standard sidearm. I don't even remember where I got this thing, let alone how it came masterworked, but that's the story behind that. And then the other in the special spot is going to be the Vision. This is the FWC sidearm. If I remember, this is the one that we got for Future War Cult winning one of the faction rallies. And again, standard perks with kill clip, and then you got accurized and appended. I went with accurized this time. And then it was masterwork for handling, that's right. This sidearm of the two, I definitely used more. It's definitely a better sidearm for the Crucible in my opinion. Like I said, never really used this thing before. I think the same on Xbox. It was sitting in the vault. And like I said, this week I decided to go with double sidearms. And then my heavy is Sleeper Simulant, which is a little bit harder to use in Crucible naturally from the delay, the wind-up time for shots. And the whole reason behind this loadout was this exotic here, Mechanier's Trick Sleeves. Got this to drop randomly on my Hunter last week. As you can tell from my light level, I don't play on my PlayStation Hunter much. And anyways, got this exotic to drop somewhere, and I said, you know, I've never really used this thing at all. So like I said, I decided to use this with the double sidearms, and as you can see, the exotic perk is to boost sidearms, especially when you're wounded. And not only is it pretty good in that regard for when you're critically wounded, but also just when you're swapping weapons. The bonus from this is pretty good. Like I said, the ready and reload speed is actually very noticeable with this exotic. So. And then one of the perks is sidearm loader, so I've got increased reload speed anyway. So, like I said, it was kind of just a perfect storm getting this exact to drop and then use the double sidearms. Unfortunately, it didn't work out well. Like I said, these aren't the weapons you want to be using in the Crucible. Couple of difficult matches with them. Still managed to make a couple of plays here and there. I don't know if that's just pure luck or whatever it is. And then subclass is going to be Blade Barrage, which everybody knows, has seen that enough in the Crucible and elsewhere, so they know what to expect with that. So I have talked long enough already. That's going to be the loadout for the week. Thank you very much for watching, and hopefully you enjoy the clips to follow.
Until it's all down. Out!